me. And so now it is my pleasure to introduce to you Julie McClure. Julie is the chairman of MAC Engineering, and she is going to talk about a new initiative that is we believe is important to the future of our industry. Julie?
Hi. I'm going to start with two stories. The first one, I was probably coming to conferences for about 2 or 3 years, and we were at a cocktail hour, and I was talking to my colleague Doug Bornes, kind of like this, and a journalist who's no longer around came and stood between us and talked to Doug. And Doug kept trying to get him to include me in the conversation, and he just wouldn't, and he just wouldn't. I'm like, okay. And he turned around and he looked at me after he got done talking to Doug. And he said to me, well, I talked to you, but I need to talk to the person who signs the checks. I said, you think he signs the checks? That was an opportunity that I had because I was old enough, I had the title and the agency to say something. Not everybody has that agency to say something. When in a former career, I was a teacher. And I taught at all-girls Catholic schools, which is a different environment than a co-ed school like I went to, big, they're rather small. And I had a number of students who would come back to me after they'd been out in college, and they'd say to me, Miss McClure, none of these other girls will raise their hand in class. None of these other girls will volunteer to be, part of student government or part of this or part of that. And I said, no, because they haven't been mentored like you have to raise your hand in class, to take charge, to have the agency, to be a part of their schooling. So with those two stories in mind, it is my honor to introduce the Women in Global Battery Industry group that we're putting together. I'm here because, well, Pam says you're one of the few executive women levels, and I was dumb enough to say, I'll do whatever you want. The name is still a working title. It's going to be an affiliate organization of BCI, and it will be chemistry neutral, forum for everyone in the battery industry to support women's career development. The mission of this organization is to assist women in the global battery industry to further their careers, as well as help to further their company's goals by relationship building within the industry. The shared knowledge, education, and skills experience can help address challenges both on an individual and a company level. The 4 main goals will be networking, with the objective of creating opportunities to connect in a significant way with other professionals in our industry. WGBI will schedule events that focus on successful networking for industry participants on both personal and professional levels. Growth, with the objective of creating opportunities to foster personal growth by improving leadership and communication skills. 3, education, with the objective of establishing accessible continuous learning environment that helps gain valuable industry insight with the intention of both professional and personal growth. Some possible educational offerings might be battery industry speakers, professional and/or personal development, support of STEM education for female students, grants for students and junior staff members at member companies to attend the annual BCI, and a last minute addition, support for companies to develop internal programs to find and attract more women to their staff. Now, off the top of my head, internships, scholarships, developing benefits that will attract women. And the fourth goal is mentorship, with the objective of creating an environment that fosters formal and informal mentoring and personal and professional development, diversity as an opportunity to enrich one's current skill set, and that all members have the opportunity to mentor or be mentored. Membership is for career-oriented professionals in the global battery industry who are seeking opportunities for growth and achievement. We are envisioning that there will be opportunities for individuals to serve on committees at a chapter or international level as this organization gains membership. Individuals who work within the battery industry are eligible to join as a professional individual. Also, the beginning vision for meetings would be in-person meetings at the annual BCI convention, other chapter meetings at the choice of chapter leadership, monthly steering committee calls. I want to thank the BCI board for all of their vision and support in this adventure and that we are embarking on, as well as the planning and steering committee, Virginia Archibald from Surratt, Melissa Floyd from Stratton, Claudia Lorenzi from Ecoporus, Ellen Maxey from Clarios, Maria Roma from Advanced Battery Concepts, Sheila Riles from Tech, Donna Snyder from East Penn, Tammy Stanky from Del Run, and Emma Thacker from Enersys. And last but not least, I want to thank Pam O'Brien, without whom none of this would have been more than an idea. Also Lisa Dry, Priscilla Gill, and Macy Ann Lewis from the BCI. Information sheet that you can pick up if you want to take it back to your employees. Please take more than one. You can also talk to me, to Pam, to Lisa about any questions that you have. And thank you for having me.